Okay. So I am so excited. Thank you guys for all getting on. We have a great challenge. So who would love to have, what is it, 3 days, Melissa? Yes, 3 days in Wildwood at Kim Haber's home. Yeah.
Me.
So, definitely, no expenses. Like, your board is free. Get to spend 3 days with Kim. Team time, round tabling, strategizing, and staying with the best. So, I mean, how exciting is that?
It's awesome, and it's only for the winning team.
I was just gonna say, but. So I'm going to just declare, since we are the Green Machine, we're the green team, and Melissa would be the black team. So,
all right.
So this is the way Kim came to both me and Melissa, and we had done this a while ago, and oh my gosh, it's so much fun. So we're going to be doing teams. It's going to be anyone who's under me, you're going to be on the green team, and anyone who's under Melissa, you'll be on the black team. So it's going to be green versus black. And for every loyal customer you guys get, you're going to get 1 point. For every distributor you get, you're going to get you'll get 1 point. And we're going to tally up and get on weekly Zooms and just see how we're doing. And then at the end of the month, we're starting tonight. So as of, when we get off this call, it starts going. And
well, Kim said anybody from this morning. She said June 1st.
Okay, so anyone from today counts, okay? Each one of you are responsible to come back to either me or Melissa and let us know what your points are, okay? We'll definitely double check, but, by the end of Sunday night, you're going to want to reach out to either, if you're on Melissa's team, reach out to Melissa. If you're under my team, you're going to reach out to me. You're going to let us know what your points are. It's 1 point for loyal customers, 1 point for distributor. And we'll keep a log of it, as well as you should too. And then me and Melissa will touch base. We'll send each other a text message and I'll let her know what our points are. She'll let us know what their points are. And we'll do Zooms weekly just to kind of, help each other, because it's a friendly thing. And see how the teams are going. One at the end of the month with the most points, that whole team is going to be going to Wildwood for 3 days. And we'll choose a date that works for each team.
Yeah, so it'll be like dependent, if it works where we're going to Jersey Shore for the green carpet, we can tie it into there. If we all say as a team, we want to wait for the fall, we want something to look forward to, or, what have you. It's going to be us. And it's going to just be amazing to be able to just have that team time together. And I love this because it's simple. And some people are better at loyals, and some people are better at distributors, and some do, equally as well with both. So I think it's just such a fair playing field that 1 point for a loyal, 1 point for a distributor. And, well, I don't want to talk strategy in front of the green team, but so I will. This is, and even just with this, so just really quickly, because I'm so excited for this. I'm going to tell you that I know I'm looking around real quick. Outside of Michelle and Jen, none of you have really been to a corporate event. And we always talk about it. It is a game changer for your business. And I'm going to just very quickly share my story. I joined Thanksgiving weekend and everybody was going to conference in January, and I didn't go because, at the time I was telling myself, my husband worked, with the kids, I just can't, it's too much, or whatever. And I didn't go. And Liz, who joined a month before me, went, and she came back and I saw her business blow up. And it was at that moment that I said, I need to get to the next corporate event, which was May. And I went by myself on a plane to Atlanta, and that truly changed my business. And that I went diamond 3 months later. Not even. So there's nothing that happens there that's magic fairy dust. Truly, and I think Jen and Michelle will tell you, it's what happens behind the scenes.
Absolutely.
And so even though when Kim quickly realized that green carpet sold out, it's why she wanted to create a space for that to still happen for all of us. And you will walk away changed 100%. And then it'll be your decision of what you're going to do with what that change that you've had. Because there are some people that come home with all of that and decide not to use it. But when I tell you, it is just more than a weekend at the beach. It is truly, we can never describe it. That's why everybody always just says you just have to get there. So we, as your leaders, are telling you, you have no idea how important this is, not only for yourself as a person, but for your business too. You know, and we get it. We all struggle getting places. You know, I'm always the one at the airport on the plane, chills, trying to figure out where my kids are going to go the third day I'm gone, you know, because I honestly know that you come up against opposition. Michelle, you know, I know Michelle, the same thing, a conference, like every time any of us have somewhere to go, well, heck breaks loose, just because the enemy's always trying to stop you, because that's where growth is. Okay. So this is so much more than a contest. To be able to win this is really going to be life-changing. And it is open for each team. However, you know, Jen and I will, and Kim, have discretion. If you're on the team, you know, we're going to ask, we're just going to start a thread. This is not going to be a high maintenance thing. But if you're committing and you want to be a part of this and you're showing up and you may only get 1 point or whatever, it's a different story than somebody who's like, I'm on the team and never did anything, never showed up. You know, they are not necessarily maybe going to be able to go. And we're not trying to be mean, and we're not trying to be fresh. We want to really reward the people that are working and that are showing up. Mm-hmm. So outside of that, 1 point for loyal, 1 point for distributor. So just quickly, because I know we have a Zoom at, I had a devotional I wanted to read. I feel blue. I'll close with it. To just talk a little bit of strategy, because with what they came out today for the cruise with the first 1,000, which is a lot. Last month when they did the first 250 distributors to do whatever they needed to do to earn a suite, you know, a lot of people wait. And so they didn't hit 250 till closer to the end of the month, because the first 2 weeks people weren't really moving. So number one strategy, I would say, act like today's the 30th. Act like this is the last day you have to earn your points. Mm-hmm. Okay, if you treat every day like it's the 30th, you will be sitting on the beach. I promise you. The second thing is, with this counts for placement. So if you sign a loyal and you place it, you still get your point. The other person doesn't, you do. If you sign a distributor and you place that distributor, you still get your point. Okay, you are responsible for bringing in that new distributor, that new little customer, no matter what you do with them. So just remember that, because on top of this, the best way to earn cruise points is building rubies. And right now, the first 1,000 distributors that just bring on 3 distributors, little secret, they don't even need to be like, get their 100. From what I understand, I asked Katie, we'll dive a little bit into it, but she said they just need to buy their business builder kit and set up an auto shipment. They don't have to get their first 4 loyals, any of that. But bringing on 3 distributors is going to secure you a balcony if you earn the cruise. I mean, that's huge. So if you bring on 3 distributors and you start placing them and working with somebody on your team, not only are you going to get the balcony for bringing on the 3 distributors, if you're placing them and working with somebody on your team, and that's, you go to your upline about what you want to do with that. That person goes Ruby, 2,500 cruise points for you and that distributor who goes Ruby, plus you're going to earn a spot at that Jersey Shore green carpet. That is still wide open, guys. And that is huge. You got the pay-per-view, and like I said, you can get the pay-per-view and watch it at home yourself. It's not going to be the same. It's not. So you have to either go Ruby yourself, or if you're already a Ruby, you have to pop a Ruby in order to be able to go to that green carpet experience, and that's going to be huge. So all these are just going to tie in together. I know I'm going to coach my team, and so like I said, I'll be friendly and not do strategy behind Jen's back. And again, you and Jen, I'm going to be curious, because I'm going to send it back to you to see what, you know, you're going to encourage your team to do. But you know, for this season, build those rubies. Mm-hmm. Build those rubies. You're still going to get your points for this thing, you know, and it's just the best way at the end of the day to earn everything that's on the table right now. So what do you think, Jen? What's your strategy?
Well, you know, I loved what Melissa said, and I do agree that we have to act like it is the end of the month. starting today. We have to know, first thing right out of the gate is we're better together. So we should try and definitely do, for those that are stay at home, you know, that stay home and maybe aren't working, you know, you need to get together since we are a team, and you need to get out and do blitzes, you know, and have fun with it. Those that are working at night, you know, let's plan Saturday blitzes when you're home. You know, if you invest in just an hour and go out there and share it with people, that's how you're going to get these points. You know, the other thing is huge. And I've noticed across the board on focusing with, you know, the Rubies, doing the Ruby focus, what a lot of people aren't doing is wrap events. You know, so we should be also, I'm going to probably gauge my team. I'm going to put 4 wrap events on my calendar at my house. Anyone who lives close to me, you're more than welcome. We're going to go out blitzing. We're going to kind of draw those people into our wrap events. And ones that live further away from you that can't make it, you should be definitely doing that on your calendar. That's how you're going to grow. You know, you got to drive the people to a place and a destination.
Yeah. And, you know, I think too, a couple of the other things is, you know, as we're bringing new distributors on, letting them know, hey, we're going to help you. Mm-hmm. We're going to help coach you. You can get on this cruise. New people have such an advantage for getting on the cruise because the biggest chunk of points is going Ruby. And, you know, we have all of June and all of July to get that done. So, you know, I think that that's huge. One of the other things that I love that Cammie said, we had a Zoom with her the other night. You know, she does a lot of things with her team over the summer because a lot of people say, oh, summer slows down. If summer season doesn't really slow down, we do. And one of the things that I loved, I think my big aha that I took away from it was, you know, sometimes we're trying to get people to wrap events, potentials, right? We're trying to get them on online parties. We're trying to get them all these things, and they're just not coming, okay? So if we are just having a team picnic, bring a potential. That is not threatening. You know, that's just saying, listen, we're all hanging out at my upline's house. We're having a fire pit. We're throwing some burgers on the grill. The kids are going to be on the trampoline and running around on the swing set. Do you want to come by? It's just a picnic. This way, they don't feel like you got to understand, we know what happens at a one team, one mission. We know why we want our potentials to come. We know what this business has done for us. They don't know if we're going to ask them to eat their young. For all they know, we're crazy rap girls. Like, they could just be like, I am not going anywhere near them with a 10-foot pole. But if it's a picnic and we're just hanging out and we're all real people, you know, that I think we complicate it too much. Mm-hmm. Let's just have fun this month. Like, let's just have a good time, you know, get together. If, like Jen said, number one thing, we should all be meeting together once a week. And if it can't all be together, because like Jen was saying, some people work, some people listen, you know, 2 different people can do it. Mm-hmm. And even if it's just a couple of you, messaging people together, you know, getting wraps on people, saying we're going to just go out this doesn't have to be a 9-hour blitz event. No. You know, I need, you know, I need flip-flops. Someone run to Kohl's with me. We'll just blitz that shopping center for an hour. And, you know, I love that Jen always says, she sometimes doesn't even put a time limit on it. She'll just say, I'm not leaving until I get 1 contact. 5 minutes, she's done. So, you know, I really want you guys to, I know I'm going to be putting my team calendar out tonight for June 1st. But it's really just going to include like some park stuff for the people with kids, like, you know, like we said, a team barbecue. I love, you know, some great ideas that are floating around with that. But don't be afraid to bring your potential to that stuff. Or just say, hey, listen, I know you haven't been able to go to a wrap event. We're having a team picnic, but if you want to spin by, I can just throw a wrap on you real quick. It's real informal. You know, if you just want to try it out, whatever. We just got to be flexible with people throughout the summer months. And, you know, don't stay in that place of frustration. If they're not coming to, you know, we want to stay consistent and we want to stay persistent, but we also got to change it up a little bit because something might be a better fit for somebody else. Does anybody have any questions?
Yeah. If you guys want to unmute yourself and ask any questions or what you think, or, you know, actually, what do you guys think about possibly winning 3 days in Wildwood?
Love it. Love it.
No questions. Everybody knows what they need to do. Loyals or distributors, 1 point. Right? And then, so when we just want to go with the flow with the Zoom, like these Zooms won't be long. It might be 15 minutes. All right, black team has 30 points this week. The green team has 2.
Hey.
Coming together. All right. So,
Kathy, she's putting us under the bus.
I've been hanging. I'm getting a little red. I'm hanging out with Michelle too much. She's getting more yellow, so it's a healthy thing. But you say, okay, so what did you guys do this week that worked? How did you get those points? It might just literally be, how'd you do it? What did you do? What is working for you? What's not working for you? And then it's going to keep us hungry too, and it's going to keep us, all fighting, because it's going to, we're all going to have FOMO, whatever team doesn't make it, and we're going to be seeing all the pictures on Facebook of them on the beach and in the hot tub and by the pool and hanging out with the margarita machine at Kim's place, my favorite, Maggie. So, it's definitely something, like I said, start with intention. Start today. I love that Candace is on here. She came over last night for just a little bit, and she, just 1 or 2 things, and she got like 2 hits, and she had a good conversation starting. And so sometimes the hardest step is just stepping, just doing the first thing. Okay. So, I love the simplicity of it. I'm not green, as you guys can tell. Some of our challenges sometimes is just way too much for people to understand. I love the simplicity of it. So it started this morning, or, for June 1st. And then we will just put maybe, what do you want to do? Like a Facebook thread?
Yeah, we could do a Facebook thread, because I like the fact that you had said, you have to let us know if you're going to play.
Yeah.
Because that's how we can see, some people might not be into it, and that's fine, but I like how, so we know who's in it. So when that team wins, it's those people who's in that team that's going.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll just throw it out to our whole teams, whoever wants to play. It's that simple. 1 point for a loyal, 1 point for a distributor. Whatever team wins is going to win a weekend at Kim's Beach House. Time to be determined by the winning team. Right.
Now, I know you guys had planned on doing it with the whole green carpet around, right? Was that what
Kim just threw out some possibilities.
Yeah. Because I know for myself, I'm not going to be, for our team, it would, because I have a whole half the team that is going to green carpet.
Yep.
So it would be a different date.
Kim said we can do it whenever we want.
Yeah.
We can do it in the summer. We can wait till the fall. Whatever the winning team is, can decide.
Yeah, so we would definitely, like for anyone on my team, we'd take a vote to see which date works better.
You don't have to worry about that. It's all good. I'm getting fresh. You guys better step up, because I'm talking smack. Just saying.
See that?
You know what happens when you do that.
Black team. All right, so we're so excited. Of course, it's friendly, but I'm just so excited for this, because I don't know, I just am. I love the simplicity of it. I love how it's going to help us with everything else going on, like I said, with the green carpet, with the cruise points, with everything else. So nobody has any questions, because the last time we did a challenge, nobody had questions, and then they were coming full force.
No, that challenge was a little difficult.
I have to say, I was a little like, what the heck?
I was a little confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a difficult challenge. This one's easy. 1 and 1. 1-1. 1-1 wins.
Yeah, it is. The enters are too complicated for us. We're just going to keep it real with us. So I love it. May the best team win. We will put, what should we call our thread? What is this going to be called?
Green versus black, baby.
Oh, geez. Okay, there you go. Green versus black. Look for the thread. Comment if you want to be added. And then, like I said, we'll just throw it up there. We're real laid back, so we'll throw it up there. You know what? We'll weekly Zoom, just connect. And, and to just, I want to encourage you guys, if you have a great script or something, don't be afraid to throw it up on that thread. This is really going to be the people that are working. So, if you are sending a message out, you're getting good hits, or you put a good Facebook post out that seems to be working well, throw it up there. I'm actually, I'll start it off with, I don't know, but just so you know, Kim put in Divine Alliance, I think, right? The 2 things that are all ready to go for tomorrow morning that says June 2nd is the best day to join my team. that there's a space to put your website on, okay? If you guys don't know how to put your website on that, it's BirdSwag is the app on your phone. Amazing. I already did mine. It's up, ready, loaded to go off at 7 o'clock in the morning. Now, again, we're not going to just strictly rely on social media, but it's a great thing. People check their, 85% of the people check their phones before they get out of bed. So start planting those seeds.
Can you do that with Pic Collage? Because I don't have WordSwag.
I'm sure. I'm sure you can. And even honestly, even if you don't put your website, just use the graphic that says June 2nd is the best day to join my team. And then in the comment section, just put whatever. You don't necessarily have to have your website on that thing. Okay. So yeah, I mean, that's the kind of stuff, like if you can't figure out, don't waste a ton of time. The most important thing in this is spending your time bringing new blood into our business through loyal customers and distributors, and just not complicating it and literally just keeping it, hey, I loved how Katie was doing some of the things today, just letting them know, hey, you know what, there's a challenge going on right now. And, letting them know that, yes, she's reaching out for them to join the business to see if they want to earn extra money with her over the summer and earn the free cruise with her. Because like I said, new people are not the top point earner last week was a Ruby. Just don't be afraid to have those conversations. And if somebody says, no, it's not a good time for me, you guys know what to say. Even if you're new, go to your upline, just say, okay, I don't ever say, okay, well, thanks. It's like, oh, well, do you know of somebody who would be interested? Or if you don't, I'm just curious, if you don't mind me asking, why do you think it wouldn't be a good fit for you? I don't have the time. And we all know what to say to that. I don't really, I don't have the time either. And then that's where you just segue in. Would you have 15 minutes to talk? Would you be able to hop on a virtual party tonight? Do you want to meet for coffee? Do you want to stop by my house? Do you want to, whatever. We have all the tools in the toolbox. You just need to open it up and use them. And the best way to do that is to just start talking to people and open your mouth and be excited. I love that post that somebody had up that said, when you go on Facebook, if you have a new baby, if you're getting married, if you got a promotion, like you're throwing up all over Facebook, and that's exciting. And people want to start paying attention to that. The same thing with your business. I'm not telling you to lie and say, oh, I'm a VIP triple, diamond or whatever. But if you're excited about your business and I think so many times Katie's going to kill me for saying this, but we're just super afraid to throw up on Facebook. If that's something exciting that's going on, and even if it's, hey, with my team at the park today, it doesn't have to be buy this, buy that, but start showing them all the, do you know, I have somebody who's a loyal of mine, who's an Arbonne rep, who texted me and said, I think I want to join your team because it just looks like you have so much more fun. You don't know what is going to be that thing that's going to speak to that person. So just be excited. Just have fun. Be expectant about everything that's going to happen for you for this month and for your team, because it truly is an exciting time. I do the best in the summer. So don't listen to that voice in your head that tells you summer's going to stink, people are busy, they're on vacation, because that's crap. People want rest when they go on vacation more than anything because they want to look good. So, Jen, do you have anything before we close?
No, I'm good. No,
Game on, sister.
I'm on. So, did you want to start the thread, and then is our teams going to reach us and tell us when they want in, and we'll put them into the thread? We'll just start with me and you.
Well, let's not complicate it. I'll start the thread. You reach out to your team and say anybody who wants in, and then they can either reach out to us if you feel like you're a triple diamond. If you have too many people, we can just tell them reach out to your upline.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like if Michelle's going to add Candace and Diana, or the upline, just tell your leaders, don't be adding people because you want it for them.
Right.
The only thing we don't want to do with our teams, just say, oh my gosh, I know Sally really wants to go Ruby. I'm going to add her. Sally didn't ask to be added. And just because you want Sally to go Ruby doesn't mean Sally wants to go Ruby. So, they have to ask, because that's we don't have a lot of rules. One of the rules is they have to want to play. They have to just want to play.
Yeah.
So, as soon as however they get in there, for anybody says, yeah, I don't care about that part, right? Whether we add them or their leader adds them.
No, I don't care who adds them.
Yeah, we're good partners. Oh, whatever, as long as I get there. All right, awesome. So I'm so excited. And I'm going to just close with a devotional since I forgot to open with it. It says, say it boldly. So we say with confidence, the Lord is my helper. I will not be afraid. What can man do to me? That's from Hebrews chapter 13. It says, I heard about a doctor who understood the power of words. One prescription he gave to all his patients was for them to say at least once every hour, I am getting better and better every day in every way. His patients experienced amazing results, much better than the patients treated by many of his colleagues. When you say something often enough with enthusiasm and passion, before long, your subconscious mind begins to act on what you are saying, doing whatever is necessary to bring those thoughts and words to pass. If you struggle with low self-esteem, go overboard in speaking words of victory about your life. Get up each morning and say, I am valuable and loved. God has a great plan for my life, and I am excited about my future. There truly is power in your words. So I want you guys to try that, because that's legit. That was a documented medical case where the doctors who literally made their patients do that every hour had far more better results than the patients that didn't. So set your alarm on your phone for every hour. Remind yourself, I got this. I can do this. Ask. Just if you pray, if you don't pray, that's fine too, whatever. But if you pray, ask for God to show you the people that need this. This is not about us. The great part about all this going on is it's just changing more people's lives. And just keep, telling yourself every single day that you can do this, that you got this. And, whatever you feel like your insecurity is, or we all have that chatterbox or that thing that is fearful or we feel that holds us back. Whatever that is, speak over it. Don't feed it. Don't give it that thing over you. So, try that as well. Just, telling yourself that you can do this and just keeping that positive attitude. And I guarantee you by the end of the month, you're going to see such a difference, regardless of what the points are and what team wins. You're going to see a difference in your attitude, because a good mood turns into a good day, which turns into a good week, which turns into a good month, which turns into a good year, which turns into a great life. Mm-hmm. But it starts every day. Okay. So I love you guys. Game on. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Bye.
Bye.